The night he rejected her, his words pierced deeper than a blade. She walked away with silence, dignity her only shield. He believed she was gone forever. But years later, when she returned as an heiress, fate gave him what he deserved. Regret, heavier than chains. Welcome to Unseen Romance, where love, betrayal, and destiny unfold in unforgettable ways. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your feelings in the comments. My name is Elizabeth, and once I believed marriage was a fairy tale. When I met Ethan, I thought I had found the man of my dreams. Handsome, ambitious, confident. He had a way of making everyone notice him, and in his presence I felt safe, at least at first. But fairy tales have shadows. Ethan's love was like a fire. Bright at the beginning, but it quickly dimmed. Our marriage became a house of silence. He was always busy, always distracted, his eyes restless, as though searching for something I couldn't give. I cooked his favorite meals. I waited for him late into the night. I dressed up, smiled, and tried to be the perfect wife. But no matter what I did, his heart was elsewhere. And soon, I learned the truth. There was another woman, a mistress. She was bold, flashy, the kind of person who made noise wherever she went. Ethan was enchanted by her, and I was invisible. One evening, at a glittering party, my humiliation was sealed forever. I stood by his side, hopeful that maybe, just maybe, tonight he would acknowledge me with pride. But instead, with his mistress watching from across the room, he looked at me and said in front of everyone, "Elizabeth is not enough for me. She doesn't fit in my world. I deserve more." The words struck me like thunder. Laughter echoed. Around the hall, whispers filled the air, and I stood frozen, shattered into pieces. I didn't scream. I didn't argue. I didn't cry in front of them. I simply turned and walked away. That night, I left his house, his life, and his shadow. He thought he had won. He thought the mistress was his prize, and I was the burden he had finally discarded. But life has a way of turning the tables. Days turned into months, and months into years. At first, my life felt empty. I had lost love, a home, and the identity I thought I belonged to. Then everything changed when my father passed away. With his death came responsibility, a vast business empire, employees depending on leadership, decisions that could build or destroy. I was afraid. I was the woman once told she was not enough. But inside my fear, I discovered strength. I studied, worked long nights, listened, learned, and fought for my place. Slowly, the boardroom that once looked down on me began to respect me. The same society that had seen me humiliated now whispered about my grace, intelligence, and power. I was no longer just Elizabeth. I was Elizabeth, the heiress, the leader, the woman who turned pain into power. And yet, beneath the diamonds and success, I still carried a scar. The scar of betrayal. While I was rising, Ethan's world was collapsing. The mistress he had chosen over me? She abandoned him the moment his wealth began to fade. She had never loved him, only his money, his status. When his investments failed and debt swallowed his empire, she walked away without looking back. The once proud man who laughed at me now tasted humiliation himself. His friends disappeared, his pride broke, and he found himself alone, drowning, in poverty and regret. The same society that once admired him now mocked him. The man who thought I was not enough had nothing left. Years later, fate brought us face to face again. It was at a grand corporate gala. I arrived, dressed in elegance, with people greeting me with respect and admiration. And in the crowd, I saw him, Ethan. He was standing in the corner, his suit faded, his face tired, his eyes carrying the weight of years lost. For a moment, he froze, Then, slowly, he walked toward me. Elizabeth. His voice trembled. I was blind. I betrayed you. I humiliated you. I chose wrong. I've lost everything. Please, forgive me. Give me one more chance. For a heartbeat, my chest ached. I remembered the nights I had cried for him, the years I had wanted nothing but his love. But then I remembered the girl who walked away humiliated, and the woman I had become since then. I looked at him calmly. Ethan, you destroyed me once. But in destroying me, you unknowingly built me. I forgive you, but I can never return to you. My story has moved forward, and you are a chapter I have closed. His eyes filled with tears, but no tears could erase his regret. She walked away, her heart at peace. For some love cannot be reborn once buried in betrayal. And as he watched her go, powerful, untouchable, Ethan realized, poverty is painful, but nothing is heavier than regret for a love lost forever. This was today's story from Unseen Romance, a reminder that betrayal may break you, but it can also remake you stronger. Subscribe for more heartfelt stories, and don't miss the next one, because its twist will leave you breathless.